Hi ladies and gentlemen, it's Dan, your area specialist. Now, as we approach the end of the third quarter of the year, we are seeing the Victorian marketplace accelerate in leaps and bounds. At Area Specialist, we've also seen this same acceleration with the addition of some familiar faces joining us from one of the largest real estate networks in Australia. So welcome to Daniel Condon, Ellis Schofield and Georgia Field, who will be looking after the Frankston City region and the Mornington Peninsula. Now to Langwarrin. In the last 30 days, we've seen 31 sales across the area, of which 7 of these were conducted by Area Specialist, making us across just under 1 in every 5 sales throughout the region. Now, why is Langwarrin and Frankston performing so strongly? Well, we are seeing all buyer categories race back to the property market, with the biggest addition of investors, both locally and nationally, showing more interest in the growth in these areas. The Victorian property market has always consistently been known as a high capital growth area, whilst generally underperforming in rental yield in comparison to some of our neighbouring states. What we've seen in recent times is that the Victorian market is now gaining much higher rental yields, meaning interest is back from investors. With low rates and more accessibility to lending, this is also assisting all buyer categories, meaning a higher willingness to offer more competitively. Now, I'd like to talk about a few highlight results within our office. We had the great pleasure of representing number 5 Blue Gum Mews in Woodlands Estate in Langwarrin. This was a street record after listing the property for $1,080,000 to $1,180,000. We sold the home for $1,228,000 in a short 8 days. We competitively negotiated with multiple bidders and were welcoming a lovely family to the area. We also listed 11 Govan Street in Langwarrin. We listed the property between $965,000 and $1,055,000 and sold this beautiful home competitively in under 10 days for $1,080,000 to a lovely couple upsizing and moving into the area. Last but not least is the beautiful 472 Warrandyte Road in Langwarrin South. This property had a really unique story. After being on the market with 2 competing estate agents for over 8 months, we listed the home for $1 million to $1.1 million. We sold it competitively in less than 7 days for $1,080,000. Why, you might ask? Well, we reached out to our large buyer network of qualified and prospective purchasers. We brought a prospective buyer through prior to the open for inspection and competitively negotiated with that buyer, and we sold the home in less than 7 days. If you're looking at buying, selling or leasing, feel more than welcome to reach out to myself or the team for expert advice.